Can you see everything good?
Yeah, yeah, everything is clear.
Okay, nice. Alright, recording is working. You're not colorblind, right? You can see this?
Yeah, yeah, I can.
What's your favorite color?
Go for blue.
Like this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Lee Sin Yasuo Wukong. Is this game?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. What made you want to watch this game?
Because I had a huge lead, and for some reason the game went for 33 minutes, and we almost lost.
Okay.
I mean, I find some problems like snowballing my lead or ending the game quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. And does this usually happen in like mid game or really late game?
Mid to late game, I would say.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I made the huge mistake, I believe. I did not want to go for Black Cleaver first item, so what I did, I bought Hex Drinker, and then I went to Sterak's Gauge, which is
Yeah, that's really bad.
yeah, int. That was pure int.
Yeah. I mean, I get that you don't want to go Black Cleaver
Uh
because
huh.
they don't have any tanks.
Yeah.
So that of course makes sense. But
Yeah.
what you can actually do here, which is really fucking good, is the serrated dirk item, like the dirk with the warding removal.
Okay.
It is really really good
What
here.
about the the Banshees one? Edge of
No,
Night. Yeah.
no. You
Okay.
you
Okay.
go the warding removal one
Yeah. Okay.
because first of all it gives CDR, and the ability to remove wards on Lee Sin is really really
Uh
big,
huh.
and they have a Shaco,
Okay.
so it's quite nice.
All right.
And yeah, just because you don't really want to have sweeper on Lee Sin. So having that is really really nice in this game because yeah, they don't have tanks, and maybe Black Cleaver later on will be good because they will go Ninja Tabis and stuff maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But early game we really don't want Black Cleaver. So, and you said you snowball, right? So you got ahead. Just fucking buy a serrated dirk.
Okay.
Then you kill them all. Okay?
Okay.
What's your name? Like on PayPal, like first name?
It wasn't my PayPal. It was my friend's PayPal.
Okay. What?
But he
What's his
left you the Discord name.
Yeah. But I need to know like the name so I can find it.
Um, I honestly don't know because I asked a friend to do it.
Okay. Give me a sec. I'll find it. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Take your time.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
How long have you played League?
Since season 4.
Now, are you familiar with Shaco?
I'm not a big fan playing against him, but
Now,
it's I
like,
don't know.
there is something you have to do versus Shaco.
Which is cheesing him.
Yeah.
With the red trinket, or
Level 1, you have to invade him
okay.
and fuck his boxes. Especially if you have champions that can face check. Lee Sin can face check with Q. Right? So what you will do is this game, you're blue side.
Yeah.
Your blue side. So you should walk like this. You walk here into this bush,
Uh-huh.
and then you will see Shaco either put a box here or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, then you like walk up here, right? You cue this bush to make sure you don't face check, right?
Uh-huh.
You take
Yeah.
this box, and then you and your team can invade like his boxes here.
I start red trinket.
No, you don't have to do this. You
Okay.
can walk into them, or you can have your teammates do it. You can have you can start red trinket and then recall after you've taken the boxes, for example.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you have to do something versus Shaco level 1, because Shaco's boxes, they last 40 seconds, right?
Uh-huh.
So the first box Shaco usually puts like this to protect his invade, like that.
Yeah.
So now he will stand here, and then he sometimes Shakos will ask people to cover. You know, that's where
Mhm.
you go and you fucking put
Yeah.
your Q here.
Q.
Walk into this, and then you just take control of this area here, right? You maybe stand here or something. You and your team standing here.
Uh-huh.
Then you would go to sweep his boxes here, because he will have 2
Okay.
boxes here.
Does Shaco usually start like from red and reds, or usually Gromp with blue?
No,
Because
he starts Raptors like this with these 2, and then
Okay.
he places the last box like that,
Uh-huh. Okay.
and then he just right. See that? How my box isn't attacking the red?
Yeah.
I have wrong rune stuff, so I don't actually kill him. But
Okay. I get the
yeah,
idea.
then he just lost this. See, so it goes into that box. But if you fuck up his boxes and raptors, it's really hard for him.
Yeah, the clear will be so slow for him.
Yeah. So that's something you should do here. And having sweeper as Lee Sin in the first 2 minutes of the game, right? Like the first like full clear or something, isn't that bad, you know?
Uh-huh.
So like,
Yeah.
like even if you're done with all of this at like 50 seconds, 1 minute, and you realize you can't recall, having sweeper until next time you base isn't the end of the world if you fucked over Shaco really hard. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, this is something that we have to do versus Shaco.
Okay.
Because right now, when the timer hits 50 seconds, Shaco will put his first box on the Raptors. There. Now he put his first box on the Raptors.
Okay, so the first one on 50 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he will put the second one, like right now, 10 seconds after, right? So like 15 seconds, 10 seconds after, depending on cooldown. So like now he would put the second one. So this would be like perfect time, you know? Like 10:05.
Yeah.
Just there, and then he loses both of them. Then he has to start with 1 box only, and yeah, that's really annoying. So this game, in sense of win conditions and what to play for, we have a Wukong versus Fiora top lane. Wukong has Ignite, so we of course want to play for him, because if he falls behind, he's gonna be really useless. Meanwhile, our bot lane is double mages, so even if they fall behind, they will still be useful.
Yeah.
So
They scale.
yeah, ganking for them doesn't make any sense. So we start red buff, which is fine. We want to play for the Ignite Wukong. Makes sense. Top lane matchup will be Wukong level 1. He will win really hard, and because of that and him having Ignite, he should be able to win level 2 as well. And then you will be around there for the level 3, level 2 play. Now what you need to understand is Shaco, like I said, most likely will do this, and then he will look to gank as well.
Okay.
So you have to prepare for a potential 2v2 here in top lane.
Okay.
Now, when we are putting our resources as a jungler into a lane, we need to understand that when we gank top lane, something will happen somewhere else on the map. In bot lane, the only thing that they can set up with early on is Morgana Q. So if your bot lane gets hit by that, they're just boosted. So not much you can do about that. Mid lane, very aggressive lane as well. So what we should do there is we should also play for that. Both solo lanes is what we want to play for this game.
Okay, I actually got one question. Am I supposed like to know the matchups? Like every matchup? Like for example, calling Yasuo against Akali. Am I supposed to know who gonna win? Who is supposed to win?
I mean, as a good jungler, yeah, you should.
Okay.
Because it helps you a lot, but there's like certain tricks that you can use that can help you. Like, you may not understand completely how Akali and Yasuo interact with each other, but you can think about like this, like melee versus melee, melee versus ranged, ranged versus melee, and ranged versus range. Okay? So
Yeah.
melee versus melee, there will be a lot of trading, a lot of action back and forth. Okay?
Okay.
So a lot of fighting. Like a Riven Fiora, they will fight all the time, usually.
Uh-huh.
They will blow important cooldowns like Riven Dash and Fiora W. Now,
Uh-huh.
melee versus range, the range will usually push in the melee, but the melee might be desperate and all in. So you can play around the range champion to like dive the melee, or you can play around the range champion because he might get all in by like the Camille or something. Make
Okay.
sense? So now if you have the melee on your side, you should probably look to gank the range guy if your melee champ has setup. But usually, right, the range here will have the push, the melee can sometimes all in. Right, and then here's vice versa, right? It's other situation. We just talked about this. Now range versus ranged, it's mostly just about who pushes and stuff. Like a Syndra versus Seraph.
It's about wave management.
Yeah, like Syndra versus Seraph, right? It's not like the Seraph isn't going to kill the Syndra isn't going to kill the Seraph either until like maybe level 6. So in lanes like that, we don't really want to put much attention to. Maybe we can go mid to push it out so your mid laner can recall or something like this. But it's not our main focus. The main thing is melee versus melee top laners when it's like snowball matchups. Like an Ornn versus Maokai, nobody gives a fuck. You know?
Yeah.
But here's prime example of when we play around top lane. When we have a melee versus melee and it's aggressive champions and our bot side is very safe.
Yeah, they're safe. Yeah. Very much.
So what I would say our game plan would be is, first of all, fuck over Shaco a bit. Do red into blue into Grump, into gank top, and then after this, we decide our next move based on what Shaco has done, right? If we meet Shaco here and we know that he's done all of this, you can raise him to his own jungle if you see the possibility. So what I mean by this is you just go down river, right? You transition gank mid, get prio, go invade his blue afterwards. And then
isn't like taking double scuttle is way more worth than invading his blue buff?
But you will get double scuttle.
Okay.
Because you have push here and you have push here.
Yeah.
Like the timer in game here will be like 3 minutes when you're done with this. You know? So you just take this and then you take this, loop through mid, take this. Like Shaco isn't allowed to start it. And if Shaco takes top crab, I think you should be happy too, because then this is all yours.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you have to understand that you clear a lot faster than Shaco, except for him on his like first 2 camps. Like red buff and Raptors, he clears giga fast.
Okay.
Because of his boxes. So yeah. Okay, Akali wards. You should play without name tags, by the way. They don't do anything.
I took this path so they cannot
avoid
track
the ward.
me.
Yeah, it's good. I was gonna tell you, that's why I didn't say anything, because I wanted to see if you did it. That's good by you. So right now, right, as you can see, everybody's in lane. Shaco solo started. Assume that he started Raptors. So right now you should ping that he's on red buff. Always ping where the enemy jungle is.
Okay.
Because this doesn't just help your teammates, it helps you. It keeps your brain in check. Because for you to ping where Shaco is, it makes you think. Right?
Yeah, but sometimes like Shaco, I can't really track him because I don't know where did he start.
Well,
if you told me that he usually starts in Raptors, then
Yeah. I mean, like, when you see he doesn't get a leash, right? It's really bad by Shaco to put all his boxes on one buff. It's not efficient. So,
Okay.
like, a good Shaco should just start this now or Wolf solo. And red buff
Okay.
gives him way more. So, right now he's probably on Krugs. Like, right now he's on Krugs, and then in 20 seconds he might gank top lane, for example. So we go for a level.
Fiora recalled here, so
Yeah.
I went back to Gromp.
Yeah, but that's we should have realized already because it's really bad now for you. Like if you look at this,
Yeah, I wasted some.
yeah, you waste a lot of time, and this time is important because, like I said, Shaco is on Krugs and he will be top ganking in like 15, 20 seconds. You know, if he wants to gank top. So
Yeah.
like, you should use that timer to get Gromp, to get level 3. Because this fucks up a lot. Because now the issue is that if he ganks top lane, you'll be on Gromp. Okay?
Okay.
If I'm Shaco, I would assume that you're top right now, so I wouldn't try to gank. Yeah, see? There we go. Predicted.
Yeah.
See, now, and you're too late. Exactly like I said.
Yeah, if I didn't waste time there, I
Yeah,
would be like...
double kill. And it's really, really predictable. Right? So there's no point now to go for, yeah, I can maybe Q the Fiora under turret if she stays. When
Yeah, I thought she would overstay, like why would she waste TP level 1, but she actually did it.
Yeah, but look at
I
her.
thought she would just wait for Shaco to come.
Look her level 1 now. Look. Top lane is fucking lost for Fiora. See? Top is lost for Fiora.
Yeah.
So why do you feel the need to go there now to try to win it when she's already lost, when you can take Gromp and then win it?
I thought like Shaco would be there in few seconds and I could like be present in that play.
Then he's level 2, so that would be really bad by him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you should just take Gromp. Because if you were on Gromp right now, it would be dead like... Right now, it would be dead and you'd be walking.
Okay.
So you would be in the top bush, like right now. And then now you would be flying onto Shaco and you fucking murder them both. There's double kill.
Yep.
So, one thing,
Uh-huh.
I think you shouldn't Q him instantly. I think
Did he have Q? That's the question. How much cooldown on his Q?
I mean, he has it up. Like, it's gonna be up like anytime now. It's just that I want you to auto attack first, you know? Auto first and then Q.
What if he react fast and
Then-
he Q?
He's faker.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think this is fine too. Just...
I stalled my Q like for his Q.
Yeah, of course. That was good. I think just here, I don't think we should be Eing. I think we should keep that. And just keep autoing him. And then now, if we had E now, wouldn't that be better?
Yeah, but wait a sec. I think my passive, I needed to E for my passive, no?
No, you had 2 auto attacks with your Q.
Okay.
Look, you Q, and then you do auto, and then you'd E. Why? When you could do auto
Okay,
twice,
okay.
and then you can do it. Because it would be much better, then we would still be seeing him, you know?
Yeah.
Nice, you should leave the wave. Yes. You should leave. Good.
Don't you think like my decision making is kind of slow? Like the play I did for Fiora, for example, to turn on Fiora was slow, and now the wave, it took me so long, like 5 seconds to leave the wave.
Yeah, I mean here you're probably like a bit confused, you know, do I push it or not?
Yeah. Though I last hit, the way I was thinking like to last hit two creeps, so I set up a perfect freeze for him.
Yeah, you can do that. The issue is just that he still loses EXP then. You know, like
Yeah.
if you kill these two, for example, sure you make a push slower into him, but you
But
make
he
him lose
loses.
EXP. So you should only kill creeps right now that he would lose anyways. So like these two melee creeps, for example, you know, like this creep here you should kill, and this creep,
Yeah.
these two, because then you would have 40 more gold. Okay. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. So here I knew that Shaco would be bot.
Bot crab, yeah. I don't think you have time to take this play, do you?
I did not have time now, I don't
Yeah,
think.
exactly. So then, like, there's no fucking way that you have enough time. So here it is better to fix your mid laner's wave.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah. And something you need to keep track of is jungle CS. Right? So when Shaco ganked top, he had 12 CS. Because he's done this,
Yeah.
4, 8, 12. Now he died, comes back on the map, goes bot lane. Does he have blue buff only? 16 CS.
Yeah.
Does he have blue buff and he has 20 CS? Probably the bot
Gromp.
crab. Right? Gromp or
Or
crab.
crab, yeah.
Yeah. So if we check that right now when we see him, we can easier know what do we do. Right? Like right now, you should be thinking, how do I use my lead? Because you are 1.2k gold. So you should be looking to reset soon. Right now you're chasing here to try to come here for a play that's fucking over. When you could just be mid right now and hold this wave.
Okay.
Right? You can set up here for a slow push into you, so you also can catch like 2 waves when he comes back.
What I wanted to do, look at the health bar of my bot lane, and Shaco would be. I knew that Shaco would be there, so I wanted to like. Yeah, he died anyways.
Because like if you look at mid lane now, like he also loses so much. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Yeah, he also basically almost lost 2 waves. And I think that you could have done a better job with that. And if Akali was good, she would never roam here. Like if Akali is good, she just crashes this wave.
Yeah.
And then your mid laner basically lost lane then. So that's why right now I think that you should just look to like hold the wave, kill the melee creeps, and pull it back up a bit so it pushes slowly into Yasuo. Because I don't think you ever make it down to this play. But if this play just started, right, then you could move down here. But this play is over.
Okay.
Now we got the scuttle. Good job. You shouldn't push this.
Ah, really?
Yeah, because he can just recall. Like this is slow pushing into your bot lane. Okay. So,
Then I'm really bad at setting like at wave management, to be honest, because I thought for some reason I thought it would be better if I reset the lane for him.
yeah, I mean, like right now, you can push it, and then it'll reset. But if Ziggs recalls now and just walks back to lane, he also catches the wave under turret.
Yeah.
Now, the downside of doing what you're doing now is you're spending time, Ziggs is spending time, you're sharing gold and EXP. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, if Varus now stays after this wave and tries to push out here, you just kill him. Right?
Yeah.
So you should just right now go into this like bush or this bush and just start recalling or something. And then, you know, see like, does he
Until
walk
he
up the
walks
push? And then you kill him.
Yeah, and he has no summoners.
Yeah. And if he doesn't do that, well then, you know, Ziggs catches this wave on the turret afterwards. It just, like, right now, Ziggs, if he needs this wave for Lost Chapter, you should push. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now you gotta share so much gold and EXP. He doesn't even take the CS. So yeah, it's not that good. Would be better to just recall, because if you look at it, like look now, it's not hard pushing into 6, it's just softly pushing, because he has
Yeah,
4
yeah.
casters here, 2 melees, right? So it's gonna take it a while for this to die, and then it also has to go through this wave here, but then it has to end up at the turret.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, it is fine to just leave it,
Okay.
unless your laner pings you to push, because then maybe he needs this gold, for his item.
Yeah. Do I like always respect what the laner thinks about wave management?
No, not always, but in a situation like this, yeah.
Okay.
Because now we just spend so much time to achieve basically the same thing. Like right now, it's still gonna push into 6, but it was also gonna push into 6 here.
Yeah.
Just that now you and 6 would get back on the map faster. And potentially kill the Varus if, he tried to hard push. So yeah. Now this is
Okay,
why we're not snowballing. Why the fuck do you stay on the map now? I know you want to finish a Shaco, but dude.
No. Just let me explain this, okay?
Okay, I'm
So
explaining.
look at my golds. Look at my golds. I knew that he has the smite and the boots. What I wanted to do, I knew that he didn't take his blue buff, and I needed like 200 golds to finish my AD smite. But
Yeah,
when
so
I've
then you
seen the bot lane moving, I just gave up on it and like
of course.
go finish.
But we know already here that you don't have bot prio. It's pushing into you.
Yeah, I thought I have smite up and 1 level ahead. I could like secure the blue buff, but he went for Grump.
Yes, but it's just so risky.
Okay.
Your Akali is probably like enemy Akali is 6 soon as well. An enemy bot has push and stuff like this. Like, look, it's so waste of time.
Yeah.
Nico loses wave of EXP. Yasuo leaves his lane. Look, you created cancer. Look what you created.
True. Okay.
You created complete cancer there. So, like here, I get it. Okay, you want 200 gold for warriors? Okay, go Krugs. Krugs Raptors. You can't invade now.
Like even if Shaco has a brain and didn't go for Grump and instead of blue buff,
Yeah,
like he in this situation he should be blue, no?
I mean, not really, because he sees you walking up here. Like this bushes could be warded. This lane bush could be warded.
Okay.
If I see Lee Sin here, I'm not fucking doing. Like if I see Lee Sin right now, I'm not doing blue buff.
Okay, this
Like,
is then a pure
I get your thought
100%.
process. I get your thought process, right? I get it. You want to deny him blue buff. The question is just... Score is 5v2.
Uh-huh.
I'm an entire level ahead of enemy jungle. He has fucking blue smite coming off base. I have warriors.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I risk my lead now for his blue buff?
Okay.
When I know enemy bot has push, I know enemy Akali can just move here. My AD is in bot, like in base. Just take this and then look for something. Like look for warrior in base.
Okay. So it's a very risky play to make.
Yes, it is. It's very risky and it's just coin flip. And as you see, all your laners, since this game doesn't have voice comms, right? If League had voice comms, you could simply tell Yasuo, you don't have to move, right? I'm just looking for blue buff, right?
Yeah.
Now everybody's looking, right? Yasuo's like, fuck, I need to move. Nico's like, kill Shaco.
And what I wanted, look at my pings now. I just
Yes, but everyone said,
Yasuo keeps
like,
going.
well, yes,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Because they don't understand. You don't want to create scenarios like this.
Yeah,
This is not worth
it's
the
actually
risk.
my bad then.
Imagine right now, Morgana Q hits this guy. Right?
Yeah.
He dies, and then Akali comes. Entire game is
So
lost.
I'm the one who's creating this
Yes,
kind of scenarios.
yes. You could be done with Krugs right now and recall for warrior.
Okay, this is then a waste of time then.
Yes, and where did Shaco start? top side. So,
Yeah.
and his entire Raptors and Krugs are up. So you could get warriors run straight into that. Right?
Yeah.
And just
And then
contest
look
him and take
for
this.
top side.
Yes, and then you get 6 and you fucking QR, boom, bam, and he dies.
Okay, yeah.
But now you're behind on tempo, so now he gets his entire bot side and his top side. So this doesn't just happen because of this. This happens because of this wave that we pushed here too. You know?
Uh-huh.
Because
Okay.
if we didn't push this wave, right, and just now went to farm as well, right? Like now, if we just farmed our jungle now, would have been a lot faster too.
Yeah. But the thing is, if I decide to, I hard lose some games because for example, this scenario, this game, if I went bot and I got nothing while the enemy jungler is taking his camps, he would like have a lead. You know, and I'm just wasting my time.
Yeah, then we don't play Lee Sin then, because that's what Lee Sin has to sacrifice. You know? Like,
Yeah.
Like this is a good gank. Because we just came and took this. Look, so we're in the area. It's not like we were here and then we say, okay, fuck my 200 gold here. I'm gonna go bot and flip it. We are in the area.
No, but you told me that I have to hold the mid wave.
Yeah, here, of course. Because what the fuck are we here for? You hold the mid wave, then you go bot side.
Okay.
Like you're only. Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
Like you're not gonna recall after holding mid wave. You know, you're just here holding mid wave.
Then look for bot scuttle.
Yeah, like right now you take this, boom, bam, bam. Okay, now we know. Okay, some shit's happening bot lane. Then we realize we can't get there in time. Then we look at mid wave. Right, you should first of all you shouldn't be looking at yourself now, right? Look at the info. Look bot. Look mid wave. Why are you watching yourself right now? Bad camera control. Move it up to the wave. Look at the wave. Then you will see that you can just stand here, kill the melees, right? Walk up with the minions. This wave will come. When the wave is here, right? You leave it.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll carry your mid laner quite hard here. Because, as you see, you go bot for no reason. Look. When right now you would kill the melees in mid, pull the wave up, and then now you would start to move down to bot lane. Makes sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
So yeah, you'd be 4 seconds late. But you'd still be here right now. Just that mid lane wouldn't be as fucked.
Okay.
And then here you should just realize, okay, I don't need to fix this wave. We kill her. We go take Krugs Raptors, recall for warrior.
Yeah.
But now we create so many variables that can happen. Like, now Shaco can gank mid and stuff, we are still farming. Shaco gets his top side, we're still farming, you know? Now we finally base now. It's not good. And then,
But you know, this is like you could say my power spike. I'm almost level 6 and I have my warrior. Like, isn't that worth farming for or wasting time for?
well, it's good to farm for, but we could have gotten this earlier, no? Instead of just wasting time.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah.
Like,
Sure.
we could have been ahead in tempo. And I think here, you should ask yourself the question. Can I now go straight into his top side again? Instead of going here. Because, look your top lane. He's pushing in. Right?
Okay, so now I have a question. Like with this lead, I'm close to level 6 and I have my warrior. Isn't like better to take the Drake now?
Why?
Knowing that Shaco would be topside?
Yes, but will the Drake disappear? Will Shaco take Drake? No, Shaco needs 6 for Drake.
Okay.
So Shaco cannot take dragon, so the Drake is not gonna disappear. So we don't need to secure it.
Okay.
We need to keep enemy jungle fucking down. Right? And keep us ahead.
Okay.
Because, like, if you go topside and fuck him over, it's not like Drake will disappear.
Yeah.
It will-
Actually, the way of thinking is different, you know.
Yeah, but you have to keep your lead now. You have fucking warriors. If you don't do anything now for 2-3 minutes, he'll get fucking runic echoes. And then you're not ahead anymore. Right?
Yeah.
So for example, here we can do red buff into either bot gank or into his top side. Because we know his red buff is going to come up. It depends what Wukong is going to do now. Wukong has double D-blade and longsword, and he has a lot of mana, so he doesn't need to base. So if you tunnel into Drake now, I'll be mad. Yeah, like, yeah, this is good. Crab is fine.
I wanted to dive bot after that,
Yeah,
but
that's fine. This is fine.
Fiesta happened.
This is good priorities. Good.
I knew
That's
his
good.
grump was up.
Yeah. If we see that nothing is happening bot side, then we just take our red into his top side. As we see, he's top, clearly. Right, that was obvious. Very obvious. We take this, that's fine. Think you're trolling here, basing? So we want to base around like actual good gold. This is really bad gold.
Or about basing and pathing topside
Yeah,
into...
but then we are pathing top side. Like, look now.
Okay.
Look here. Who is this pushing towards?
To Wukong.
Yeah. So do we need to be top in 30 seconds?
My way of thinking is like taking blue buff. If I can gank top, I would gank top. If I can't, I would just take Herald and look for plates. And
yeah, and then we are
push
leaving. Then we're leaving 200 gold up in bot side.
Okay.
For no reason, because you're never gonna cover Wukong here from a dive. He's not gonna get dove now by a shake of Fiora straight off when he gets here, right?
Yeah.
So we have the time now to take this and this to secure that we base at this much gold-ish, right?
Yeah.
And that's really good amount of gold, correct?
Correct.
So if we can get that while still getting to top side, and then we can give up bot side without losing anything, that's better play.
Okay. So like pathing into top side, I need to make sure I'm not losing anything bot side. Yeah.
Yeah, especially in a scenario like this, right?
Okay.
If the scenario is like, let's say your Wukong is now under turret, right? And he's half HP, right? We could recall now and just run straight top.
Yeah.
Because then we have something to cover. This guy is never gonna die now unless he chooses to fight, and he has no ulti. So why would he choose to just kill himself now?
But in the same time, don't you think like I have my ult up, my flash is up? Don't you think like taking bot camps would waste me like 40 seconds or so
Why
for
is
like 200 golds?
Yeah, it would be a waste if you were this gold, it would be complete waste to take your bot camps. Because whether you base at this gold or this gold doesn't make a difference, right?
Yeah.
But look at your gold.
No. Actually, why? Why it's the same case? What do you mean?
Because look your gold. What are you fucking buying now? Double longsword, boost longsword.
I bought a longsword and magic resist and the pink, I think.
Yeah, how useless is that? Compared to like basing and then getting straight tier 2 boots or straight to Dirk. Like you need straight tier 2 boots. You need an item, an actual item. Because this is the things, by recalling now, this is the things you're losing. You're losing better item spike. You're losing jungle, camp, spot side, and getting them to get higher level and stuff like this. Right?
Yeah.
And refreshing them. You are losing EXP. That can become valuable to get your level 8 and stuff faster.
Yeah.
You're potentially giving Shaco a counter route. Right? If he sees you topside, he might look to get your shit here.
Yeah, he split the map with me.
Yeah. And this is especially bad to do versus champs like Graves. Right?
Yeah.
Now what are we gaining? Okay, we are gaining 30-40 seconds worth of tempo. Right?
Yeah.
Which we do not need, and I'll explain why. Right? Because the time that we're spending to get here and farm this, Wukong is safe the entire time.
Correct.
we are gaining. I don't know. We don't gain anything really. Like, this is it. We gain 30, 40 seconds more time. That's what we gain.
Yeah. What if Shaco, like, is it worth for him, like, to take Herald while I do my bot side camps?
How does he know you're not doing it? If he wants to take the Herald now, he will take the Herald now. Right? If he's,
when he knows that I'm taking Drake, he would like back
Yeah.
to Herald.
yeah,
No?
so if he's on Herald now, I can tell you he's fucking done with it by the time you're there. I play Shaco myself. If he places boxes and he uses ulti, the Herald is done before you get there.
Okay.
Even if you now recall and you go straight here. If he goes Herald instant, it is gone before you get there. So it's just
Okay.
like, sure, he could do Herald, you know? He can do this. He can do all of these things. But it's
Yeah.
more like, what do I gain 100% of the time here if I do what Veigar tells me? And what you always gain here is better item. Clear your entire bot side so that by the time you're there next time, they're all up.
Okay.
You get to be top side when Wukong actually needs you.
Yeah.
And you just don't waste any bases because it's so awkward now when you base with this gold without needing to be topside. Like, if you're bot lane recalled and they're swapping right now, yeah, you would have to fucking recall here. You don't have time to take camps. Look now, look when you're in your blue buff. Look, Wukong, is he gankable?
No.
No. So what's the point in this? Look, and you tell me you do this to check Herald. What if Shaco's on Herald right now? You're not checking. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So go check Herald then if this is your reason. Because look your fucking items now. You have 0 boots at 9 minutes as a jungler. That's so bad.
So I should stop taking the magic boots. The rune one.
Oh, I mean, you have that. Okay. Yeah.
I
alright.
just got it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we can go Serrated Dirk. Imagine you're running around with Serrated Dirk here.
Yeah.
It's so much better spike. And your argument
yeah.
is, but what if Shaco does Herald? Yeah, if he does Herald, it's gone, right? Like, it's gone by the time you get here. So now, as
Yeah.
now,
Just listen to the way I think. Why I went for the topside path, because, like, for example, I thought he would probably be base, and then it takes him like 30 seconds to go for Herald. While I take blue buff and then Gromp, I would probably find him a Herald. You know what I mean? It's like I reduce the chances of Shaco taking Herald. That's what I think.
yeah, and if he does Herald instead of farming his camps, right, puts him really far behind, and if you come with Dirk and you invade him, you kill him.
Okay.
Right? He doesn't get to play the game. But right now, right, when he sees you take Herald, if he wants to, he can take your entire bot side. Because it's up. Right? It's up right now.
Yeah, he's taking that.
Yeah, he's taken all of it. Of course he is. So now he gets it. And you're running around with fucking longsword magic mantle. But like I said, right, if you had this gold without taking the farm, you would have your Serrated Dirk. You don't fucking need to farm. It would be no point. Then the only reason to farm would be to deny him the potential camps. We don't care that much about that, but now you're running around with this for ages. Right? Until your next time base.
Yeah, correct.
So all your future bases now are like really piss.
Okay, here was a bit of int.
He's so good. He's really fucking good. I like that.
I mean,
You got fucking outplayed. Holy shit, he outplayed you like crazy. Look at him. Holy fuck. Your brain exploded there. You're
and
like,
I
what
had
the
my shutdown, so I didn't want to keep going for it. You know, I just decided to back.
Yeah. I mean, you could have just heralded here, and you would get it.
What's the timing?
I mean, it's
10:30.
It's not expiring. You don't have to do it. I'm just saying you could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be good. Just saying the possibility is there. Oh.
I mean, even
Okay.
do you think it's worth like wasting Herald for one plate?
No. I think there's
Okay.
I think you have no point because it's 10:30, so the plays are still up for a long time.
Okay.
Look our piss shit item build. Hexdrinker. What the fuck? Imagine we could have Merc Freds and fucking Serrated Dirk. You'd be surprised of the damage. He doesn't like you. So we want to avoid things like this, right? So this is really obvious. So look here. Where is Wukong coming from?
From base.
Yeah, so we know right now that Wukong is gonna stay in lane for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna stay in lane for a while. So when you see this, you have to tell yourself that Wukong is a lane to play around right now.
Okay.
So, right, first of all, there, good that we took Raptors, we're clean gold. Look, Wukong is overextending. This is your Herald. Why are you going to bot side? When
I
Fiora
think I
crashes this
wanted to
wave,
make a play mid lane
yeah, why?
because the mid lane turret is low.
Yeah,
Maybe.
but it's 3 minutes left for plates.
Okay.
And Wukong has to overextend. Look here at the wave. Fiora just pushed it. Fiora is now probably basing. Top wave is pushing back into Fiora, right?
Yeah.
So your top laner, no matter what he does now, has to overextend. Because that's how the wave works, right?
Okay.
Now Wukong is Giga strong. So you can run straight top now and just sit in this bush here to counter a gank or place Herald or dive Fiora,
Yeah.
right? Or you can simply just go from base into your top jungle and then puff to Wukong by the time he's overextended. Because we know it's gonna happen. Right now while you're doing Raptors, you should be checking this. We see, if you look at top lane now, you'll see Wukong is pushing into Fiora. So
Yeah.
why, when our bot lane now is fucking dead, do we put ourselves on bot side of the map? Look, you should run straight top now. Because even if your argument is, I want mid turret, you can do that by doing this too.
Yeah. No point passing bot.
Exactly. Because if you puff like this now, you will still have the decision here to go top if something is happening, or go mid if something is happening top. But now you have no say in whatever could happen top.
But
get
to
it?
be honest, when I was in game, I didn't see this kind of stuff. Like I didn't see that Wukong was base and he's going topside. I didn't see him like pushing the wave.
Yeah, but that's because that's not a habit of yours. You know, you don't look at these things. But I do.
Yeah. So
And-
my map awareness is like
Yeah,
bad. Or
so then you need to work on this, right? When next times now you're playing solo queue, you have to look at these things. Because it's not like we could know this info just looking, like, it's not like we only had 1 second window to look. We know it from now on. From here on, we see Fiora crashing top wave. See, all this time, Wukong is coming on the map. So Wukong will be on the map for longer than Fiora. Right? Because Fiora's gonna push a base.
yeah.
So right now, I understand right now we're not looking at the map, but we can look right now as well, and we can see Wukong is pushing. We can look right now, we see Wukong is pushing. We can see right now, Wukong is pushing.
Yeah.
Wukong is pushing, Fiora is in base. Everyone in
Yeah.
enemy team right now, everyone in enemy team, if they want to gank somebody right now, they're looking at Wukong. You have your camps up top side, and you have an opportunity now to go mid or top. And you choose mid and bot. That's my problem with this. Because Wukong will get ganked in so many cases here. And as you see, he gets ganked by Akali. You could have been here. You could be right now. Right now with Nico.
True.
You can be there.
If I went, yeah.
Then you fucking kill them and you would look like Faker because you predicted this.
Sadly, I'm not.
Yeah, but from now on we will think about these things. Because it's easy to know who will be overextended and stuff like this just looking at minion waves. Now we get mid turret anyways, I think. Looks like Yasuo's gonna get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
poggers. Okay. Now, again, here, look at the minion wave, right? Is Akali freezing it, or what is she doing?
I think there is Herald only because I pushed it anyways.
No, but she has a mini wave here. See? Like she
Yeah.
can freeze now if she wants to.
Okay.
You have to
So
look at
how
this.
can I deal with that?
Well, you wait for like a laner of yours to come and help you. You know, to stop her. Because if she freezes, then you guys will bleed out. Don't kill it. Don't. Fuck you,
No,
Yasuo. Fuck you. Akali's here. No, Akali's here. Okay. Okay.
Okay, look, I have a shutdown. Like, what am I doing here?
Trolling a bit, but it's okay. It's okay. We live. So it was good play. We live. Kappa. Okay. Now we need to calm down a bit. Okay. Good. We recall. Fine. Okay. Now the game should be fucking over, but we're not building for the game to be over.
Yeah.
We are building as
You're in.
yes, we are building as if we are fucking useless, you know?
Yeah.
First of all, we're stacking Hexdrinker and Sterox, but you're building as if you're like 0-4 Lee Sin in pro play. We are 7-0 Lee Sin in solo queue D1 elo. This is not how we carry in Diamond 1.
Yeah.
We go Umbral Glaive into fucking Black Cleaver. Alright?
Yeah.
And
I
then...
honestly didn't know that both items doesn't work.
Yeah, well now you know.
Because I never did this kind of build. Like, this is the first time I went for Hexdrinker and Sterak Gate.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at this, right? 50 AD, 10 cooldown reduction, lethality. This is fucking broken. And 2.4k. And look the build path.
Yeah.
There's no HP, there's no fucking bullshit. Right?
Yeah.
Straight damage.
I was like afraid of losing my lead going lethality build, maybe.
Okay. But
like losing my lead because I went the lethality item. That's what I sometimes think. Like I prefer to go a safer build and snowball my lead instead of getting like greedy items.
I don't think it's greedy though.
So.
I think it's really good. I think
Okay.
denying them complete vision is how you snowball a game.
Okay.
Like, imagine them running around with complete black map and you having 2 pinks all the time as well. Like, right, you have these 2 pinks and this item, this Umbral Glaive. How can they play from behind? They have no vision anywhere.
Yeah, you can take control over all the map.
Yes. And this was really obvious as well. Like here, you shouldn't take crab. Again, play with minion waves. Look now. There's a new wave coming here. Varus cannot leave his wave here, inside of here, because he'll just lose his wave for free. So every fucking AD carry in this scenario will go for the next wave. You can predict this. Right?
Okay.
Worst case, you waste 10 seconds, but he loses a wave.
Yeah,
and you get the crab anyways, because this crab isn't gonna disappear.
Okay.
But you don't look at the waves, so you don't realize Varus has to overextend. So you go when you see him overextended, but then it's too late. Because why should he overextend now? He's taking the wave.
yeah.
You have to be there before he does the mistake. Okay?
Okay.
Now we have Sterak's Cage Hexdrinker, so everyone is pinging it. Everyone is hard flaming you right now.
He was muted, so I didn't see the chat.
Yeah. So here, you should be taking their jungle camps. There's no point to be mid when 2 people are dead. Like here, 3 people dead, why are you mid now? Like, just spawn Herald and get the fuck out. Look, why are we mid?
Where am I supposed to go?
Wolves, Grump, Raptors, Krugs.
Isn't this like too early to go for his jungle?
Too early?
Like, I can... Yeah. No?
Why?
Look at their death timing. No?
Yeah?
I can take one more turret maybe, and then... Well, everything went wrong here and I almost entered.
Yeah, you could take another turret. Yeah. Yeah. I see.
Okay.
I mean, I think you just get this turret no matter what. Like, I think if you are here now, you still get this turret.
Okay.
And
like
I think going for the next one is a bit greedy.
did Yasuo? How did he die?
He killed himself. Like little monkey.
Okay.
This is good. Now, do they get Drake? Okay.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, this is
I
just...
mean, I think I kept
it's
telling
your
them
fault.
to reset and go for Drake, but no one listened.
Nah, but you troll here. Look. Look now. You see Shaco, you see Varus. Look.
Yeah.
You see Morgana right now. Okay, so we know Morgana is good there. We see Shaco, we see Varus. Okay, we see
Yes.
Shaco, Varus here. What are you scared of?
Akali and Fiora, maybe?
Okay. They can come from here without us knowing, or here without us knowing. Right?
Yeah.
So if we drop a ward here, we know they can't come from there, right?
Yeah.
So watch. Okay. Now we are safe standing here, right?
Yeah.
So stand your ground. Because if you go here, you have to re-enter.
Yeah.
And that
yeah.
becomes dangerous. Stand your ground. There's nothing to be scared of.
But I think we needed to give up this Drake because look, Wukong has Ignite and his top side, while Fiora is here, close, and Ziggs is base.
So why don't you play the game then? Why don't you do something? Go take Crux then if we need to give up this Drake.
Maybe try to steal, maybe? No?
Yeah, kill yourself with 700 gold shutdown.
1k actually.
Yeah, well, 700 gold shutdown and then it's 1k gold. Yeah. Is that worth it? No.
No, of course
It's
not.
Exactly. So we should be asking ourselves right now, like, okay, do I want dragon? Well, yeah, I want dragon. Can I get it?
No, I can't.
I think you can zone them off, I think. I think they will be a bit scared, maybe. Because you don't have to... Like, right now, Wukong doesn't have ulti. Pretty sure you could just ward here, and then just stand your ground, and act tough, and they might just back off. I think when you're surrendering without them even playing the game, I think that's really bad. Because now you may as well be on their Krugs and try to trade it for this turret or something. Look, I just don't get why we surrendered so easily. Because now they're like entering pit. So yeah,
Like,
now you can't re-enter.
Even if they know that Wukong is top, they can still be trying to contest. Is
Yep.
that what you mean?
Yes, because nobody can kill you.
Yeah, I'm pretty tanky.
Exactly, you're one-shotting anyone. Look, you fucking just killed them. See, they're like bots.
Yeah.
That's my point, right? If they are like fucking bots and useless, right? If you want to give Drake, fine, I understand. You don't want to risk it. Fuck it, it's one dragon. You know, we have shut down. Wukong has no ult.
A huge shutdown, like
Yes,
it's
but then you farm your jungle, or you take this so you guys can maybe take this. You know, you do
Yeah.
something. You don't sit there and stare at them. But
okay.
I'm pretty sure you could just stare at them and they wouldn't do the Drake. And then you guys could maybe just win with you and Yasuo and Ziggs.
So I actually didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. See, you're just watching, and then you're not trying to stand your ground. Like,
watching and feeling bad about why Wukong would pass top and not come Drake.
like if you look now, there, we're gonna Q and W. Drop a fucking ward here, and you just walk up. What does she do?
Okay.
Shaco is here. Fiora is here. We know Varus is bot as well.
Yeah, he was bot.
And you just leave. How do you re-enter now when her Q is back up? You can't. You kill yourself if you get hit, right?
Yeah, true.
So you have to enter now because she's on cooldown. Now you enter, you place ward maybe here, right? Get vision
Yeah.
of them. And then they will think, oh fuck, they have vision on us, then they'll try to sweep it. Then maybe they have a
Yeah,
pink in here, you can sweep that too. And then you go back to your control, right? Where you have ward here and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you just act tough, and then you see, like, if they start Drake and you're still 1v3, well, then we have to give it up. But I think in a lot of cases now, they would be scared of going Drake. And I think you could just kill Morgana there because she was alone, but you don't realize this. Look, we see Shaco. We see Varus.
Yeah.
Right here, she's dead. If you just W and Q and R her, she's dead before Varus can even come.
But okay.
If you went right there. And then now she has no fucking spells, so you can walk right
So
here.
honestly, here I did not see Fiora, even if it's on my minimap. But I did not see her. I was like focused on Morgana and where's Akali, and you know.
Yeah.
I did not see my minimap here.
Yes, but the thing that's great about this play is also that we don't need our minimap. Because, like, we know they can't come from here without us seeing them. We have a ward here, so we know they can't come here without us seeing them. So we know as well here. They can only come from here. Right?
True.
So if you just stand inside your zone and walk back and forth and looking for something, right? And just trying to zone off with Qs and stuff. You're fine, you're safe. But you just leave like this, like, now you're just watching. So now you may as well have taken Shaco Krugs. And this should be used towards the Drake as well. Not towards like that. The blue thing. See, now we can't fucking enter. And there should have been with Nico. Like, you're so tunneled on trying to steal the Drake. You shouldn't try to steal it. If it means you can die.
Okay.
Shaco's faker.
I miss my Q. He's not faker.
You should play Shaco, he's fun.
Really? But I think like high elo, he's not that good.
Yeah, he's not. But he's fun.
We're not looking to have fun here. We are looking to improve.
True. And the issue now with the game is that we've taken mid inhib, which is quite useless at this point.
Yeah,
So
it's so bad.
yeah, so they're just farming super super minions, and we're not doing anything. And frankly, we aren't even trying to win, I feel like. Like, look now, we should be waiting for Wukong and Nico to respawn. And you should be doing your best effort to ping people away from shit like this. Like, you should be pinging Yasuo away.
Okay.
We do not want to take their inhib. It's really bad. And you should be trying your hardest now to think, okay, if we go bot, do we lose Baron? Shaco with boxes and ulti can take it quite fast. Varus is lethality, so he doesn't take it that quick.
Yeah.
Fiora can take it quite quick. And mid is Akali, but they're quite behind. So I would say no, enemy team cannot take Baron.
Yeah, they cannot. Even if they try, I can like contest.
So we should just go bot here. Because we have a way bot pushing into them now. Right?
Yeah.
So we should go for Raptors and Krugs.
Aren't we supposed to play around Nash?
You
like
guys,
since we're stronger, I think we should be playing around Nash.
do you
no?
guys, yeah, if you guys play around Nash, that opens up for fuck ups, no? They can potentially steal, somebody can get caught, then you guys lose the Nasher fight. It's much easier to go for this turret here and place vision and then look for a fight there.
Or that doesn't mean that we have to like go for a 50-50. We can like start and then turn. No?
Yeah, and that requires more coordination than sieging a turret with Sig's Nico. No?
Yeah.
It's very, very simple to just go bot here and poke with Nico and Sigs.
Okay.
It's very, very simple. It's no way you guys can fuck that up. But you're so tunneled on Nasher.
Okay.
Like, why are we wanting to start Nasher? Right? Like, even though, yeah, you guys are strong, you guys don't even take Nashers that fast yet. So now everybody's running around, you guys aren't farming, and that's why you're not closing out the game, because look the bot wave that we had. Right? I could, again, call this out a minute ago, that we would have a huge wave fucking bot lane. 2 minutes ago I said it. Look.
Okay, yeah.
Right now we have a huge wave bot lane coming. Why don't we play with that wave and take bot turret? And then siege with Ziggs and Neeko. Because you're never going to end the game now just oinking around Nashor. Sure, around 25 minutes, 24 minutes, we should look to take the Nashor, sure. If we realize we can't siege because they have a lot of wave clear, right? Like Vel'Koz, Seraph and stuff like this. Sure, you should take Nashor. The enemy has melee, and Morgana and Lefalti Varus. So only Varus has wave clear.
Yeah.
So why the fuck don't we siege? Right? Here your Ziggs and Yasuo's away and you're trying to fight. This is not how you end the game. Wait for your teammates, play with your team and do a guaranteed play. Look, Shaco's farming here. We're never pushing any turrets. We're just trying to fight. Our teammates is away and we're just perma trying to fight. We don't need to do this because we have a Ziggs and a Neeko. But your Ziggs and Neeko is running everywhere on the map because they're trying to catch up with your champion. Your champion is running everywhere, jumping everywhere. They can't do that. Right? When you jump over to Krugs here, look.
Yeah.
Neeko has to walk all the way around. Right?
Yeah.
You're not playing with your team. We could be sieging bot turret right now. Ziggs and Neeko poking everyone. But we don't play towards how to end the game.
Okay.
And then since we got chunked trying to make a play with other teammates, we are not a part of this play either. Right, now we're back on the map. And then now you guys are again going for Nashor. You could just go for bot lane. Why do you guys think you even need Baron to end this game, by the way?
So we don't need Baron to end the game.
No, not this one. Look, they just clear bot now.
Even knowing that Wukong can win against Fiora.
Yeah. If you guys are 5 bot now, what does enemy team do? Huh? What do they do?
What do you say?
What does enemy team do now if you guys are 5 people bot?
They would either start Nashor or come to
They
defend.
can't. We already agreed, right, that they can't do Nashor.
So they would come to defend.
And what is their defense?
They only have Varus who can wave clear.
Yeah, so they have to all in, right?
Yeah.
And we win the fight, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so wouldn't that be better than having us getting attacked by
so much
Nashor,
better.
getting attacked by Nashor, then poked down by Varus, and now spend like 2 minutes doing this? Right? Like,
Okay.
I don't think you need Nashor, at least not this early. Right? Like, yeah, maybe now we could start doing Nashor. I just think you should run straight bot in a scenario like this. Unless, of course, the enemy is dead and you guys have like insane fucking Baron take, but you don't look how fucking slow this shit is.
Okay.
Look at it. Look how slow. Look.
Okay.
Ziggs doesn't have blue buff either, so he's like before it starts. Look, he's like...
Yeah.
You should place pink wards in the fight. For boxes.
How many pinks? I have one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So you have one for ward jump still.
Look, my
that's-
look what a brain lag I got.
Yes. Yeah. It's really fun to fight inside of jungle versus a AP Shaco.
Oh.
But you guys could have just fought in lane, place a pink ward, and then Shaco is useless. The game is really hard now. And I mean, I've explained why. Like,
yeah.
when this turret is up and this turret is up, like, we really don't need Baron. So I think you guys should have just taken this and then taken Baron. So you guys were actually doing something before you did Baron. Because if you look here,
Yeah.
right, when I want you to go bot here, right, to set up for something, it's 20 minutes. Look when we get Nashor. 24 minutes. 4 minutes later. 4 minutes of doing nothing.
Yeah, just wasting time.
Yes. Where your laners aren't farming as much as they should. Enemy team is farming. They're farming inhib as well. That's really
Yeah,
fucking
they
bad.
have open inhib.
Yes. Of course, now the game is really hard because, yeah, you're fed, but you're Lee Sin late game, right? So,
Yeah. Decent falls late game.
yeah. Quite hard.
Look, this guy is Faker. Look at Wukong.
Yeah, but you're just a spectator now at this point of the game. Faker. And the map,
No.
the map is also so awkward because this is where the major objective is,
Yeah.
but this is where your side waves are stopped. We need to crack their base open. But we haven't done that for 10 minutes almost. That's not worth it. Pink wards is way more worth than cloth armor, especially versus enemy team.
Yeah, okay.
And you should be asking like Wukong and Yasuo to get sweeper.
Okay.
Look, now we finally take Baron quickly. Look, this is much faster than last time. But even then, it's still not that fast. But we're only 3 people though. But it's faster than last time.
Yeah, if Yasuo was here, it would be like so much faster. But yeah. I mean, have you noticed any like small micro mistakes?
I mean, except for, you know, like the thing I talked about, like with killing the Shaco early on.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, we
Okay.
haven't seen anything too crazy, you know, like micro-wise. Like there hasn't been like any crazy insects, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there's nothing much to judge on. Like you play Lee Sin a lot, so I assume that you know like all the insects, like the Chinese insect and all of these things.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I mean, I feel like just watching you play, I don't feel like you're very confident.
I'm not very confident.
Yeah. Like, for example, when I said it, right? Like, I would have fucking held my ground here at the Drake. Because I know I'm not gonna fucking die.
Okay.
And I would buy time for my team to come if I want to contest that Drake. And if I'm not gonna contest that Drake, I wouldn't fucking go there and watch them take it. Right? Again, we're trying to brute force through mid lane. Like, it's so stupid the way we try to end this game. Look, when you guys have a wave here that you guys can Baron buff in top lane, for example. Right? You see a wave under a turret and a wave coming. Why the fuck don't you go top now?
Yeah, we should pass up.
Yes. Like, Ziggs is just like running around trying to end the game. Look. Ziggs is the guy on your team that's trying to win. But he has to just play catch up because you and Yasuo are dashing everywhere. Go top.
Yeah, we should pass up.
Yes, you have a wave right in front of the turret here. But you guys are staying mid. You're not even trying to end it. Like, of course this game lasts 40 minutes, you know? Because the only lane we're trying to end through is mid. When we have side waves to push with. Thank God this Q landed. There we go, we ended this game, thank God. But yeah, like,
Yeah.
right, I would get it. I would get it that we would go mid if the wave was like here or something, but it's in front of the fucking tower.
Yes, even though we had like an inhib without turret, we would go for topside.
Yes, of course.
Right. Okay.
Because then you would have a wave to play with, and you would also, you know, crack your base more open. So if you don't end it on this push, you have more to play for. Here it's like, okay, if Varus doesn't die, right, then they just keep clearing, and you lose the game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Make sense?
They actually come back to the game.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I feel like my brain doesn't execute stuff. I don't know if you know what I mean or not.
I mean, execute stuff. What do you mean? Like, you want to do something, but you can't think it, or you think something, but you can't do it.
I think so. I mean, I think something, but my how can I explain it? Like, I cannot order my hands to do it. You know,
Yeah. But I mean, mechanically or what?
not mechanically. Um, like let's say, for example, the first play in top against Fiora and
Yeah.
Shaco. Like it took me so much time. Like it took me like 3 seconds to turn on Fiora. Like I keep giving enemies like a chance to outplay me. You know, I waste so much time. I do not execute that fast.
I mean, like some things is like really hard to execute right on the spot, but that just comes with more practice and more practice, because with more games played and more practice, you will be able to see like new scenarios and stuff, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
like, you know, like that was a very unique scenario versus a Shaco and Fiora. You're playing Lee Sin, there's an entire wave there. So it's like it's a very unique scenario. So it's like the first time it happened to you. So of course it's gonna take your brain a little bit to react. But when that shit happens again, you're gonna be executing it better. Those things are
Yeah,
micro.
yeah.
Those things are micro, and that's mainly muscle memory, and that just comes with practice and time. But what we want to have, is good habits. Like for example, like when we see a Shaco, we should be thinking, okay, his box is level 1. Okay, well he has to start Raptors most times, and then he's gonna probably gank the lane that is on the Raptor side. So you know, if it's red side, it's gonna be top. If it's blue side, it's gonna be bot.
I'm gonna be bot.
And okay, can we maybe prevent this? Like, can we do, like, for example, look my screen. Hold on,
Yo.
look my screen.
Okay, I'm looking.
For example, if he is blue side
Okay.
and you want to play for top lane, you
Yeah.
can start here. Shaco starts here. He passes down to here. You take this, this.
And look for top or
when
take
you're
his.
when you're red buff, right? When you're at red,
I
he's
should
ganking
ping
here.
my.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's ganking. You go take all of this shit, and he only has your fucking wolves to take. Very sad, Checo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? This doesn't require
True.
mechanics. This is just brain, and these things is what you need to learn. And like the things, like I said, right? Like we see the wave is here, it's gonna slow push into the enemy, right? So we can play around this, right? We see any carry farming here, and we know the next wave is gonna get left here. Most AD carries will go for the wave that's here, because they feel safe doing it. You can cheese them.
Okay.
Right? All of these things, like, understand where you need to be, right? Like, we didn't need to be topside instantly, so why do we base at 800 gold, which only gives us shit, when we could have stayed for 300 more gold and gotten a better base?
Yeah, for a better item.
Yeah, getting a coal field or getting a serrated dirk, and it would just be better. Make sense?
Yep. Yeah, understandable.
And then, like,
I mean, what would you suggest? Like, what would you suggest me to climb in solo queue?
like champions or what?
Champions. I mean, practicing champions or spamming a lot of games. I don't know. Like, let's talk about champions first.
I mean, champs right now that you're not playing. I guess you're not playing much Karthus. I think Karthus is really broken.
Even after his nerf?
Yeah, it's still really broken. Like, you are full clearing at like 305 still and stuff like this. So
Okay.
Karthus is still fucking broken for sure. Karthus broken, Grace is broken, Lee Sin is strong, Echo is quite strong, Kha'Zix is strong, Nidalee is strong if you're good, Evelynn is strong.
Evelynn, okay.
Yeah, but I think your champ pool is fine. I don't think there's an issue in your champ pool. Like, I think farm and selfish junglers like these are really good. I think Lee Sin can work, and Lee Sin is good if you're really mechanically on him. In my opinion, I think Echo is a bit overrated. I think that Karthus is just better, and I think that I think AP Shyvana is quite strong too. if you like that.
AP Shifana, okay. Also, let me ask you about Kazakhs. What runes would you
Conquer.
like on Conk?
Yeah.
Every time I play Conqueror or Kazakhs, I feel like lost on the map. I don't know how to play him, to be honest. I either go Dark Harvest or Electrocute.
I mean, it's a different playstyle going Conquer. You are
Yeah,
playing
yeah, exactly. I couldn't adapt to the Conqueror playstyle. I
yeah.
don't know how to play the game with Conqueror.
I mean, you have to play it a little bit more slow, but the thing is that when you have Conquer, you have more options. When you have Dark Harvest, Lethality, Electrocute, right?
Yeah.
Your only option is to kill the squishy isolated guy, right?
Yeah, yeah,
When
yeah.
you have
Sure.
Conquer, you can do more options. You can max W. You can fight bruisers. You can fight tanks. Right?
True.
You can
Yeah.
run around and be a bigger threat to more members. Sure, you might not one-shot the guy if you're jumping straight in, but you don't need to jump straight in when you're playing Conqueror Kha'Zix.
Yeah, you can play around your slow. You can play
Yeah.
like
Play around your W, you can play around
slow
your
team fights
R.
actually.
You can just be there and fucking kiting people. Right? You can 1v1 bruisers and stuff. You heal
Yeah.
like crazy. with
I
Conqueror.
mean, if you go Conqueror, what would you like take level 6?
W or R?
And then if let's say you took R, isn't Q better? Q or W?
I think that Q is not that good on Kha'Zix.
Okay, for faster objectives, for faster farming maybe.
Yeah, that's all it does.
1v1s.
I think for 1v1s, R is better
Okay.
in a lot of cases. I think
Okay.
that Q is better for objectives. That's for sure. They are for sure better for objectives. The only thing I don't like about R Evolve is that you only have the upgrade when you have ulti. Meanwhile, if you upgrade Q or W, you always have the upgrade every time the spell is up, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you can probably do like fucking 10 ult Ws by the time you can do 1 ult R.
True.
sense?
True. Yeah.
So,
You can abuse that
yeah,
if you go on W.
yeah.
True.
And I think that like Q, like, yeah, I mean, it is nice, the extra like damage to like, and just take faster objectives with it, but just feel like it's not needed.
So okay, do you think like I should be playing more confident?
Yeah, of course, because solo queue is about your individual skill, right? You need to be confident, and yeah, like you need to test yourself a bit so you can learn. Because I feel like I wouldn't be fucking scared if I was in that situation.
Okay.
So seeing you being scared there tells me that, you know, you're respecting something you shouldn't respect. Because you had full vision, you know you can't get flanked. You know it's just Morgana there and you're running away. Instead of like trying to place vision, get some info on the situation, and try to come up with a plan.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. And also about early drakes, are they like important or sometimes just give up the first drake? Like and play around topside herald?
I mean, the first and the second Drake has not that much value.
Okay.
But you don't want to give them up just because they're not that good. You want to give them up if you can get a better trade. Like for example, you see you can dive enemy top laner and make him lose 2 waves, right? Then that can be very valuable. If you guys are losing early game, right? And you guys have a scaling comp, taking the Drake can be super good to delay the enemy soul. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, yeah. Because how I lose some games is that I waste my time taking the first drakes while the enemy is playing topside or doing something, and we cannot even get the soul. Like we get 3 drakes and then they start like they get their power spike or whatever.
Yeah.
We just can't get the soul.
I mean, the best time to take the Drake is, you know, when you have free time, right? Like, let's say you path down there to take the crab anyways and you have no bot camps up, you can take it and recall. Or let's
Yeah,
say
yeah.
you come from top side, you cleared everything, clear entire jungle, you take Drake and recall.
So on your free time, basically.
Yeah, on your free time it's the best unless you need it, you know? For example,
Yeah,
you need
unless you
it.
need to trade.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
for example, you have to take it because of a trade, or you have to take it because it's your only chance to do it and it will benefit your team a lot. As in, let's say, you know, you don't have prio in your lanes and you guys all need to scale, so you know you will lose future Drakes. You could try to quickly grab it if you see an opportunity, just to make
Yeah, yeah.
sure that the enemy doesn't get it. But you know, like
Yeah,
if you're fucking Lee Sin, right? You're 2-0 and you have the option to take entire enemy jungle, right? Or dive bot lane, and you choose to
yeah.
dragon when the enemy can't fucking take it. That's really bad.
Okay.
Because why are you trying to take it away from the enemy when they can't ever take it?
Okay.
Make sense?
Let's talk about a a situation where it's like I'm playing like Graves, let's say, okay? I'm taking the wolves. We're playing red side. I'm taking the wolves. My mid died or his base,
Mm-hmm.
and the enemy waves like have 5 creeps coming into our turret. Do I give up the wolves and go for the 5 creeps, or just I don't give them information where am I clearing? You know?
I mean, if you're playing Graves, it's really irrelevant where you are or not. You know, like if people know it or not.
Uh-huh.
It's not that relevant, and getting yourself ahead is relevant. So if you see like 100 gold in mid, and you're
Yes.
right next to it, you may
Yeah.
as well take it. You know, that's how I feel.
Okay. Okay.
But again, it depends because if you're cleared this, right? You've cleared this.
Yeah.
You're coming here, and you have the option to either go like here, show yourself and take wolves, or go around and not get shown, but don't get the gold, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Now, let's say enemy bot lane is overextended here.
Yes.
Then you're planning to take this and gank them. If that's your plan, I wouldn't show myself. You know?
Yeah, but if you don't have to
Yeah, if you're
gank
not
bot side, then
ganking,
just
if you're not ganking here, why does it matter if you show yourself here as a Graves when you can get this gold? It doesn't
yeah,
really
it's
matter.
free.
Yeah, it's free gold. Sure, they will know where you are, but so what? Right?
So we can call that it's situational.
Yeah, of course. Most things in League is situational,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True.
but it has the same concepts as other things. You know, like just knowing beforehand. Like when we're here, we should know why we're going bot side. Are we going bot side to farm only? Are we going bot side to counter gank? Are we going bot side to gank? What options do I have after farming? And these answers should be the result of what we're doing here, right? Are we farming this wave? We should ask ourselves, well, what are we doing after we farm here? What can enemy use with the info when I show, right?
Yeah. True.
When you're playing fucking champions like Nocturne, Evelyn, right? Champions that enemies are pissing their fucking pants with because you're missing.
Yeah.
You don't show yourself for fucking 2 creeps.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it depends what you're planning to do or what champion you're playing.
Yeah, just ask yourself this question. If I give them info of me, right? Like how valuable
Yeah.
is that? You know, would you
I mean,
fucking
from the way of thinking that I'm listening to, like it's quite like you have to make your brain work a lot, like in game. Do you usually use this way of thinking, or just like when you're coaching people or players?
when
I
I
mean, do
play
you have this way of thinking,
yeah, when I
like the
when I
whole way?
yeah, when I play I just think.
Okay.
Like when I stream I explain my thought process too. And but the thing as well is that a lot of these things you have
Uh-huh.
you have to think a lot about when you start out learning it. But then it becomes habits. Like it's really obvious to me now, like when I'm playing, like what is
Yeah.
gonna happen and what I'm doing. So I don't really need to think about it that much. But to learn
Yeah,
it, I had
yeah,
to think about it a lot until it becomes habits, right?
yeah,
Like
true.
it's a habit for me now to look at this wave and say, okay, this is gonna happen, right? We should do things like this.
Yeah, it's actually. But don't you think that this is autopilot? Like not thinking and saying that it's a habit?
Yeah, it's me on autopilot, and then when I'm not on autopilot, I think about even crazier things.
Maybe your autopilot is just too good.
Yeah, and that's what you should do too, right? Like when really good players are playing while they're drunk, they still look like really good. right?
Yeah.
It just seems hard for you right now because you're learning these things. So now you need to go learn them, right? And try to maybe study it a bit and go into your solo queue games and try to work a bit on it until it starts to become habits and you understand it more.
Yeah, yeah.
It might take 10 games, it might take 50, it might take 100, right? You can always improve on this.
Yeah, yeah. I'll do my best.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stop the recording there and then I'm gonna have to go. Okay?